So for your clay animal mug, you're going to go ahead and score, slip, and smooth your long piece together. This represents the side of your cylinder, the side of your mug. I've given you guys really smushy clay, so it should bend very easily without cracking. And you're going to go ahead and need your fork for scoring. You're going to need your green clay tool for smoothing and cutting, and then also little glass of water for your slip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just gradually start to bend these two sides toward one another. And if I do this gradually, it will prevent it from cracking. Here we go. All right. So this is kind of what it looks like right now before I start scoring, slipping, and smoothing it together. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it on its side like this. This is not the best way to do this. It's better, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it towards me. Y'all can figure out how to best use this video. So on the edge here, I'm going to take my fork. I'm going to add my score marks. My score marks are my scratch marks. Think of this as Velcro. So anytime you attach things together in clay, we want it to survive about a 2,000 degree baking or so in the kiln. So we have to score, slip, and smooth it together. The score marks are the scratch marks. You scratch both surfaces that you want to attach together. Think of it as Velcro. And from here, you're gonna add a little bit of water. Real Slip is a clay water mixture. You're gonna add just a small amount on both surfaces that you're gonna attach together. You are going to bring these two areas close together. And then I'm gonna use my green clay tool on the inside and the outside strategically to smooth clay over the seam. Okay, this is the part that students forget the most, and when you smooth clay over the seam, it kind of binds the clay together. And so I'm gonna do this on the outside and then also the inside of my cylinder. Okay, so I'm gonna use the green clay tool. I'm gonna pull clay over that seam. And note, when I'm on the outside, I'm supporting it on the inside. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. And then I'm also going to do it on the inside, and I'll share with you all what that looks like in just a moment. Remember, when you're doing it on the inside, please support your clay. Okay, this is kind of what it looks like on the inside. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna take a little bit of water in your finger, small amount, and just smooth it out. Remember, you don't want to add a whole lot of water because it basically makes your clay muddier, and the more moisture your clay has, the harder it is to work with. Okay, as I'm smoothing on the outside edge here, I'm supporting it inside with my hand. I attempt to do it the opposite way here. All right, so this is what I have, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the bottom on, and the way that I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna take my extra piece of clay. Yours is probably kind of a misshapen piece. That's fine. You are going to place your cylinder on top of that. Use your green clay tool and trace all the way down to your cardboard, all the way around, creating the circle for the bottom of your cylinder. Because your clay is really smushy and wet, this part, cutting with the green clay tool, is not much of an issue. Okay. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the extra and share with you what I have. All right, so this is what I have. So I just have a little circle here that I'm going to then attach on to this from my bottom. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna use my fork and I'm gonna create my score marks again. I'm gonna create my score marks just on this edge and then where I'm going to attach it onto my circle. Remember, the score marks act like Velcro. I'm gonna use my green clay tool as best I can. Pull clay over the seam on the inside, and I'm gonna support my clay on the outside while I'm pressing on the inside. Okay, kind of looks like this. Now at this point in time, this is attached together, so it will survive a baking at a high temperature. But see how it has lots and lots of marks that are kind of unsightly. It's got little like holes in the clay here, just indentations and so on and so forth. I'm going to use my fingers and also possibly a little bit of water to smooth this out. Okay, now anytime I'm smoothing on the outside, I'm supporting, note how I'm supporting on the inside with my hand. Okay, so I'm gonna smooth this out. I can even use a little bit of water if I need to. Keyword being a little bit, okay? All right. And I would continue to do this all the way around. Okay, so let me just share with you what the one side looks like. So at this point, this is what the one side looks like. It looks pretty good. Okay, so your fingers really are your best clay tool. Really just make sure you're supporting it on the inside if you're working on the outside. And remember, the goal is to smooth it out so that there's really no imperfections in the clay. Okay, so there you have it.